Somebody that just loves to learn, and another child grows up to be somebody you just love to burn. Mom loves the both of them. You see, it's in the blood. Both kids are good and bomb. Blood's thicker than the mud. It's a family affair.
It's a family affair.
It's a family affair.
It's a family affair.
All right.
What's
Good
up?
morning.
Morning.
Wakey. It's the 4th of July. All right. Thank you for tuning in with 314 The WAP. Words and People. I am your host, Twat.
And I'm Kaiserific. We're back, baby.
Yes. We took another break. It was needed, but it was good. It's good, and we're glad to be back with you this Thursday morning.
Thursdays of all Thursdays.
Yes. So today's topic will be discussing what is patriotism to you, as well as Independence Day is a family affair, like our theme song said. So what plans or shenanigans you gonna get into today? So you can always hit us up at 515-599-1687. Or do we have 314 the WAP at gmail.com. You can hit us up there and we'll tune in to our viewers here in a moment.
We're back.
So how are you feeling today, Kaiserific?
I feel good. I feel fine. I got some sleep and I woke up. I'm good. I'm
Now you're
good.
here.
So today is I'm for those who don't celebrate. For those who celebrate, it's the 4th of July. For those who don't, it's just another holiday. But it is what it is.
Just definitely another day.
You don't know. We're back. We're back, baby.
And glad to be back. Thank you to MoPro Productions.
Yes.
Also, Wednesdays, Wine and Words. You can catch us there if you are not able to tune in with us at this moment.
And you can follow us on YouTube under Wednesday Wine and Words. We have a selection of shows. We got Tuesdays Up and Smoke on a Thursday, the Haiku Hour, the Bee Sting, Ignorance is an Understatement. We got 314 the WAP. We got Make It Make Sense, I think, with us. Also, we got Smoke and Vent, the other show I do with my sister-in-law, Angie. So, yeah, give it up for Mo Pro. Hey, I said give it up for Mo Pro. Oh, and we cannot forget Love Overtime. If y'all missed the last Love Overtime, y'all missed out. Y'all need to go look because it was a tribute to Mel and Tim, and all the McPherson men pretty much was sitting in the room that night, talking about the old days and talking about Bill Rivieras and who did what, and this infamous story about finding about finding caches. And then he was down working on the railroad. So yeah, that was funny. So yes, that was a good night. Give it up for that. So Twilight, I got a question.
Sure.
What is patriotism?
Patriotism, defined by Google, states the quality of being patriotic, devotion to, and vigorous support for one's country. But what does that mean? What does that mean overall? How do you feel about it personally?
with that statement being just a statement, that's a statement, but it has to be in your heart. When soldiers, to me, when soldiers go out to war, they sign up to be committed and loyal to protecting their country, their countrymen and countrywomen. You know, so it's a commitment without. I would say it's a commitment like a written commitment, but as you get into it, it becomes more personal.
It does. And shout out to our soldiers, our people who have served the country,
Yes.
and the ones who have fallen, and the vets. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for putting your lives on the line to protect your home, your country. We most definitely appreciate that.
Most
and honestly,
definitely.
I don't think those people get enough credit.
No. I feel like with them, they should get the treatment like under the right like the president. And when it
agree.
comes to medical insurance, it comes to any services. Hell, they should have their groceries delivered because
Exactly.
they should have the best insurance, the best medical doctors on hand, and everything. A lot of them don't get that service.
Not
Get
at
that.
all.
They don't get the jobs or what they need to support their families. They still, when they come back, they still got to take care of home. So
Exactly.
and that's another form of patriotism because they got a commitment to home. They got a loyalty to home, as they were loyal to this country.
We should be loyal back. The government should be loyal back to them. There's no reason why there should be any homeless vets.
Right.
There should be no homeless vets. No matter the state of their mentality, their condition mentally.
Yeah.
Those people definitely should, when they leave the service, under whatever conditions, they should be given, I feel like, given the royal throne. They should have a home lined up, work lined up, certain resources for them that's free.
Oh, most definitely, because they do a lot with they play anybody who, I mean, it's like this. Anybody who serve the country and protect our people, that's just should be a very, very big thing because it takes a lot to get out on that field.
It does.
And you don't know when you come across mine bombs or people. Like, I heard stories from soldiers about how some of the people over there would have their what's the word? They have bombs attached to them. They will kill themselves.
Yeah, those suicide bombers.
Yeah, they will kill themselves to just make sure their country's protected. So,
however, when those people go to that magnitude to do that for a country, what do they get in return? What do their families get in return? Like, it's like, for me personally.
but what's sad about that is like thinking about the old days, and I was, and Cass can understand. Me and him grew up watching Roots, and we watched. I watched the continuation after the original movie, where it was the World War I. They fought the war, and when they came back, they were still looked at as a nigga. It wasn't no glory for them. It wasn't no honor for them. They were still looked upon. Oh, you ain't nobody. Even in the new Roots movie, that series I saw, when I was with the Civil War, and they had the Union war. The Confederates were gonna kill the black Union soldiers versus any Union soldier. I'm like, that's not right. So, but when you off war, yeah, they love you. But when you come back, So I feel like they should just give praise all the way around because that's a strain. That's a physical strain. That's a mental strain.
Emotional.
That's emotional.
Yeah.
I know I wouldn't have been able to make it if I was a soldier because it's like it's too much to take on, and it's not for everybody.
It's not.
So,
I don't think I could do it.
So
either.
much love to them for that.
Yes.
They should have well established pensions and all
Of
the great
course.
benefits and everything. They should be like the president, celebrity on that same stage, but they don't get that love. But somewhere somebody's gonna take
We
care
need
of
to
them.
sign a petition for that because
Yes.
we shouldn't be going year after year and it's homeless vets out here that's struggling like you said with health insurance, dental insurance, whatever type of medical insurance as well as resources. I mean, they should have some kind of voucher where these vets get like a certain amount free of mortgage, if not the whole mortgage paid.
Right. They should
Stuff
have
like
they should
that.
have a get out of jail pass card.
Exactly,
So
exactly, because it's like when that would be another good topic for the show, like how it feels to be drafted off, like what goes through one's
And-
mind,
right.
like you're going thousands of miles, traveling thousands of miles away from your families, you leaving what you know, going to a place where you haven't been before.
right. And I got two guests I can bring on, V Queen, and Cass.
That would be perfect.
So yeah, we'll get that set up. But I like those two. But let's go further into the term patriotism. I understand it can mean one thing when it comes to the armed forces and how this helped serve the country. But let's think about it in the home and relationship. When we speak about that, yeah. We go through it like it's different. When we, instead of saying patriotism for us, it'd be commitment, faithfulness, right?
Vows.
Vows,
Yeah.
most definitely. And that that goes a long ways too. It's more not so much physical. I'm thinking it's more emotional and mental balanced because my loyalty to you would be to you and what we have going or the him and her whoever that's how that term still play. It goes back to patriotism, but patriotism and home is more loyalty and commitment. So, but it all family. It's all in the same family of
category.
yeah. So you was saying something to me a while ago about if a man cheats and he messed up with his wife and he goes out, I'm just gonna say for example, like buy her a brand new car. Is that catering to the loyalty, or is that just his way of trying to make up for his wrong?
I feel like that would be a way to make up for his wrong. Simply because loyalty, despite, like, if you were loyal, first off, I know we're human. I know we all make mistakes. But if you're loyal, some things you would just fight. You would fight that temptation.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, loyalty stands bigger than any materialistic thing. Those are attributes that has no value, no price to it.
You just gave me an idea. You can't have love. You can't have love right here if you don't have the loyalty right there.
Exactly.
And that's the play out on that. Me and a certain individual who was talking about how their family members or people had real fine ass wives. Why the fuck would you cheat on that fine ass woman you got at home? And I'm not bringing anybody's business out, but I don't think the men think about what they got at home to after they fuck up.
That goes for anybody.
That's true.
Good men,
Yeah.
and good women. Like, you don't know what you have until the well is dry, and then
Yeah.
by that time it's too late.
That's true.
It's too late. But in reference to patriotism, it's like you gotta have that loyalty. TT Tammy, I'm in the middle of a podcast.
Give it up for TT Terry. And we want to hear from y'all. I know it's early in the morning. It's okay. You can still come tune into the show and watch later. But right now, if you want to talk right now, call us at 515-599-1687. Let us hear your thoughts about patriotism and all the other good stuff. Yeah.
But with patriotism, for me, it's like I already struggle with people. I'm not finna put my life on the line for a country. I'm not. For my own. And I feel like that's the thing. Like, being African American and what this country has already shown us and how they do us, I personally couldn't do it. I can't put my life on the line for that because it's still some kind of divide. Like you just said, a few minutes ago, whatever you were watching, like this black person went off to war and they still treated him like a nigga. Yeah. I'm not finna go out there and risk my life, travel miles away from my family, and to fight for an ungrateful ass country.
Right.
No.
Right.
I'm not. I mean, I feel like if I ain't start the trouble, I'm not finna finish it. No, like with all that shit with Trump and stuff like that, and that ain't got shit to do with me. Y'all mad at him, bro.
Did y'all see?
Y'all
did you see that debate?
No.
All right.
I don't have the patience nor the time span.
I'm gonna tell you just like this. I'm gonna tell you how they look in my personal opinion. Trump looked like he was having comb issues with his hair, and he was lying about it. And Biden, this is Biden. So we need to. He was going through his dementia. I don't know, whatever. They're too old to be running for an office and try to lead a country. Nowadays, the term president is just a representative. It's not a leader to me. They used to say commander in chief. To me now, with anybody that can just run for president, that's just a representative saying, "Oh, he represents our country." That's all. Yeah. He don't make the laws. He don't do nothing. He's a model boy for the United States.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I feel like it's part of entertainment nowadays.
It is.
It is. Like, you have Trump in there, and then, like, it's a joke. Like, I can't see, like, no. I'll protect mine, and I'll protect other people, kids, stuff like that, but a country as a whole and how they do, and then with gun violence and gun laws and people still homeless, no, it's more that they can do as a whole, as a country.
I'm going to tell you like this, since you made another valid point. Why worry about a war over there? We got a whole war over here.
Exactly.
We got to fight with these kids who's gun happy, trigger happy. These people who are doing all sorts of crime, molestation, kidnapping, trafficking. We have a whole war that needs to be cleared up here versus what's going on in Israel or Pakistan or Ukraine.
Like, no shade, definitely no shade, but fix at home first.
Yeah.
What's at home first? But I understand with those certain situations, it's a state of emergency for them. I get it, and we should help when we can. But if it calls for help to put us on the radar, I don't think that will be a risk I'm willing to take. Like they say, you just SOL, you shit out of luck. Like, for real. That's just me. I don't care.
Hey, one of our producers was reaching out saying, that shirt is banging. Yeah.
It's like banging,
that.
ain't it?
Yeah,
It's
I likes that shit. Yes. Look at you. Okay. So, I mean, it's like, you keep hitting home points for me to come back and say something to her. It's like how you going to go outside your home and try to help fix a couple, and you got stuff in your own home that's going on. So basically, that's how it looks. Did you hear? I heard this post. I'm not sure if it's true, but they supposed to have to restart the draft in a way.
I seen that. I don't get into this stuff. I don't.
Politics, I
don't.
I just fear. My son is 20 years old. I don't want him going over there fighting for a country that don't show us no love.
None. It's like, to me, it's levels to it. Like, yeah, you want to fight for your country, but at the same time, the country you fighting for is still looking at the color of your skin. It ain't like you said you came from your mama and daddy and, oh, I want to be tan, or I want to be peach. No, we don't get to choose the color we want, but it's still a divide. Like that colorism is what's stopping this country from getting so further ahead. They stuck on one or multiple of things, but the major thing for us is our skin color, no matter what shade we are. And for that, I just can't.
Right.
I ain't.
Right. I just say it like this.
They ain't finna use my body and be like, oh, and then not, hell no.
But then you look at
No
everything we do, right? Because everything we do in this country, they look at us in entertainment. Because they make reality TV about us. We are the lab rats of everything that this country does.
It's very true. Hand clap for that.
And our people fall for it. And I'm like, I mean, y'all want to walk around looking like this because y'all saw the reality TV show looking like that.
Right.
They want to come off like this.
They want to talk about us, but they want to sit up here and get body enhancements to
Look like it.
favor, what the black man or black woman look like. Like, it's bigger than that, but they make that the big thing.
If a black woman has a naturally black, pretty butt, she wants to go get these injections for her butt to look just as like. What are you trying to prove? That you can look just like, and then all right. I'm gonna say this. This is a pre-smoking vent complaint. Quit trying to cook white people. White people, not white people. White people, quit trying to cook. I seen some of the dishes that y'all be trying to make. Gross.
They be coming up with some creations.
That's what you gonna go.
Potato salad, I think.
We're gonna leave it at that. Creations, not
to
food.
each his own.
Yeah.
But some can barbecue though.
I get some, but I'm talking about them corny ones that be trying to like. Okay, they don't cook the mac and cheese. They just throw the shells in there and throw the sauce on, and then throw everything in the oven. And I think it's supposed to just cook like that, like.
As long as they ain't offering me none, I don't care. I ain't need. We just don't need to see it. Is what he's saying. We don't need to see it.
No.
If it's not picture worthy, don't take no pics.
No, not at all. And going back into that extension to that patriotism, meaning this attachment can be a combination of different things, such as language of one's homeland, ethnic, cultural, political, historical aspects. So to say people of color, because you don't know what to say anymore. You don't know what to say black, Negro, African American, color. I'm just going to say people of color now. We are survivors. If we can survive being enslaved, we're survivors. If we can survive through the struggle, depression, everything that happened in history, we are survivors because we know how to, when things go down, oh, this ain't nothing to us. But the other person, oh my gosh, I can't do this. My life is on the line. I get, that's them. And if you had a loyal plan to begin with and you stuck by that loyalty plan, maybe it works out a little bit better. I want to go into patriotism when it goes further into relationships with children. Because children goes a long way with you. If you were in their life, they're going to expect you to be in their life forever. Because if they like you, you're stuck with them, you know? And so that's, if you break that loyalty, it puts a rift between you and the child.
Yeah, that's part of the foundation.
And it goes back, well, you wasn't here. You stopped being in our lives. You stopped caring. You stopped showing love. What happened? Where did we go wrong? What did I do to you? It leads to a bunch of questions like, how did I make this happen?
But you know what? You just gave me an idea, not even an idea, a thought, about what you're saying now and stuff like that in reference to as far as the children versus the parent or whatnot. And it's like, we need to have the country needs to have an agenda for less violence
Yeah.
because with us, not I'm not gonna even say people of color. Yeah, people of color, but with African American, you and I, there's
Mhm.
so many of our people that's growing up in single parent households.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, a lot of children are growing up nowadays without their mother and without their fathers because they have lost them. And it's like that, I mean, it all ties in. Like, for us, that's the norm.
Right.
But at the same time, the country we live in, what are they doing? What agenda do they have set up to lessen things like that? That way you can turn, like they say, breaking generational curses.
Right. Right.
We just got established, or back in 2021, that's when they made Juneteenth a federal holiday. Why did it take so long?
And
From
then
2021, that's
realize
still, you can count, that's
it's 3 years. And you look at it now. Oh, now it's a holiday. Everybody want to jump in on and be off that day. Everybody want to be involved in the culture and look like us now. Before then, nobody wasn't doing that. Nobody went so. We couldn't get on certain. We couldn't get in on certain holidays. So if you make Juneteenth a holiday, how come we can't make Black History 365 instead of 28 days
exactly.
out of the year?
But yet that'll go over so many people's heads. Like we as a whole should be celebrating Juneteenth.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely. It should be
Forget the
way.
red, white, and blue. We can do orange, green, African colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most definitely, most definitely.
I stand more loyal to Juneteenth than July 4th.
Right.
Because even after that, it's like, it's levels to it, but we were still, you and I, our people were still looked at the bottom. Like, we just were here for to be used to work.
And they forget the foundation of this whole country was built off of Black people.
Yeah.
We worked those fields. We build them houses. We build them every railroad.
Those meals,
everything.
Cook those meals,
is,
all of that.
We built everything, and then they patronize off our and capitalize off our culture. They take our dances. They take our music. They start putting out music for their artists that sound like it could have been sung by one of our artists. It's a lot of things. They putting a lot of loyalty into our stuff without involving us.
Like, they're trying to erase history altogether. Take history, Black history, out of the schools. Like, I think that happened a few months ago or earlier this year, I want to say. Francis Howell was trying to take Black history or history out of schools. I'm like, it's too much. Like,
You can't stop what recorded time has shown us.
Exactly.
But going back, we were saying about children, we do have to show better examples.
Not even examples. This country, they have an agenda for everything else. They have an agenda for everything else. When COVID hit, what was the agenda? Because too many people were losing their lives to COVID.
Right.
Do the same for our children. We need to increase more two-parent households, whether it's 2 dads and 2 moms, whether it's man and woman. What 2-parent households?
They need 2 parents, not one.
Yeah, love is love.
And we need to stop fighting with each other, because when children see that, they can take that later on and say, "Oh, they did. I can do it too." So we have to be careful about all that. Patriotism. This is a good subject you threw at me. When it comes to patriotism amongst fellow man, fellow woman, we should be kind. We should be kind of loyal to our people. Today, tomorrow, the next day, whenever it's not promised. And instead of bickering, fighting with each other, we should be aligned to do something productive, something creative, something that will bring positivity and awareness, so it reverts back to the children when they see it. It follows.
Yeah, so many programs. It just draws back to when I was in elementary school. Like we had so many programs back then, like DARE program, take a bite out of crime. They don't even have that in schools anymore. I don't even think they have an agenda as such or programs. It's like for these certain programs now, it's like you have to either stay after school or pay for it.
And they'll come up with excuses as to
Yeah.
why it is. All right, you said a good one, the DARE program. Drugs is still on the streets.
Yeah.
And kids need to be aware of what's going on still to this day. I was in the DARE program too. I mean, that was some of the 80s and 90s. And it kind of drew with away because they think everything's on the... No, DARE still exists. We need to have drug awareness, resistance, education. So... I don't get that. And then, like you said, all the after school programs. When I was in high school, drama club, student council, this, that, and the other, and they's taking all this stuff out of the schools, and then these kids go out and do whatever random stuff. Your parents dropping the kids off at the mall, when should be parents and kids at the mall. We don't even have. Let's just go even be bluntly honest. America's gotten lazy. I've been saying this for quite a while. Technology has made America lazy because I ain't got to go to the mall to buy shoes.
Yeah, and now, again, it has me thinking back, like, when I went to court, and you know how they have you, I don't even think they have you properly swear in at court anymore. Like, they say whatever, raise your right hand. They don't even say, so help you God, or mention God in it at all. And then that draws me further back to elementary school. Remember, we used to do the Pledge of Allegiance. I never understood why I'm standing up, facing a flag, putting my hand over my heart for a flag. I realized that when I was probably like in, I want to say 4th grade. And I'm like, I just don't understand. Why am I worshiping a flag?
Because they want to pay patriotism to the forefathers of this country who made this country. And they taking everything to heart, and they taking everything out of context.
They want you to take everything to heart. Like, you'll do anything. You'll set your life on the line for a country who don't really give a shit about you. They don't.
We're going to even go into the damn stores. I can't find a picture of Uncle Ben on the rice no more, or Aunt Jemima.
Oh, no.
Or the one little man who do the cream of wheat.
I was gonna say cream of wheat guy.
Yeah. I can't find. Hey, boss, how you doing, boss? Can't find him no more. They feel, but the Quick Girls man is still there.
Yeah.
I really want to hear from anyone who is awake and right now at 515-599-16867.
Or you can always email us at 314
WAP
thewap@gmail.com. There you go. This is a really good topic because it really opens your mind to think so far back. It's not just based on one thing like the country, but as a whole, it circles as a whole. Like you said, with the children, with the families, even ties in the relationship, like comparing apples to oranges.
Remember after 9/11, they were saying, "United we stand strong." So what happened to the country where they stood strong? They stood on making American products, the cars, the this, the that, the family home, bringing him home for putting all this together. And everybody's so separated now. Everybody's so distant now. Everybody's so one person against one other person.
Right.
I'm tired of the anxiety of dealing with people who gotta fight with each other. I want more love than hate.
Agreed.
And we all need to put past aside our differences on anything. It can't be that bad.
Right. It's okay to disagree. Keep it pushing.
If God made us all to be the same person, this would be a pretty boring world.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we are. This is why we have diversity. This is why we're different. This is why we look different, sound different, feel different.
Mm-hmm.
This is why we dress differently. Sound differently. This is why all these shows. You see every show on this board
Right.
on this wall. Every podcast is different, and it has a different type of feel. If we were all the same, there'll be no point in watching it because you're watching the same thing over. So apply that to life. We can be different. We can walk different. And we ain't got to make no big announcements about what we do or how we do things. Just be who you are,
Unapologetically.
There you go. Set aside differences because people look at that.
Mm-hmm.
People all around looking at that. Why can't we get along? Why can't we be a nation?
Why are we divided? What is dividing us? Like,
Why
is
war?
it that big that we have to be divided?
Are you that mad that you can't be stand beside your brother sister in the cause of trying to be better people?
But at the same time, our, what do you call them? The allies, or our the people who we are with, our ops. We're guilty by association.
Yeah.
We're guilty by association.
Yeah. so somebody working like you working with me, they don't want to fuck with you because they working with me. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah.
That was a good episode.
That was. We're gonna have to have a part 2 of that.
Yeah, because I understand if and I'm just gonna. I don't give a fuck who takes this, how I feel. If I see you out in public, I'm hugging all over you like we've been the best of friends since kindergarten. I should be supporting your cause. I should be supporting you. That's fakeism.
Yeah. We can talk about all the isms too. Ism.
Yes, escapism, dwarfism, this ism.
I just stay out the way now. It's like with that guilty by association, it's like I just don't even have an interest. Like, I'm put up now. I'm on isolation mode. That's what it is. I don't pop out. Don't do none of that because why? These people,
I'm going to say it like this. People think when they kick you in the shin or they kick you in the stomach that you're going to stay down.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to take my own testimony into this. I'm one of the nicest people, from what I've been told. Nicest people ever people know. Some people say I'm too nice.
Mm-hmm.
I do my best to try to help people, get people back on their feet where they once was. I try to give the opportunity to showcase talent.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat. I've been kicked too many times, and I'm still standing. They think that I'm supposed to be back away and wither away and hide. No. My loyalty, which is patriotism to what this cause is, it still stands.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't stopping for shit.
Don't. Like I tell you, fuck them people that if you are known as Mr. IDGAF, show that. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Yes.
Like, I don't. It's going to keep you young. It's going to keep that black from not cracking. It's going to keep your blood pressure low.
Most definitely.
Like, no, that's a personal problem.
And I can think about, let's break down some of the shows. IDGAF, that new shit, and a few of the shows. All the money I ever paid out to pay people to feature, I could have had a brand new car in the house right now.
Yeah.
I could have done a lot. And this is not something to talk about, now I want to be big, bad. So, no. I'm saying is my loyalty stands no matter what. My love for the art still stands no matter what. And if people don't like it and people don't care, that's on them. Mm-hmm. I'm still climbing, I'm still reaching, I'm still going to push to make things happen because I am here to entertain my city. So
good job,
when you love something, you're gonna be loyal to that. You're not gonna. I'm not gonna turn my back on y'all. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna turn against y'all or stop believing in y'all because we have all these problems in the world. We must come together as a people and quit all this nonsense bullshit. If we're going to entertain our city, we're going to entertain our city. We're going to change how racism looks at us. We're going to change it. If we're going to change how these veterans and homeless people are treated, we're going to have to do it. We have to do everything we can. It's not up to a president or a Congress anymore. It's up to us, the American people.
Yeah, it is. It's up to us.
They look down on us. They look down on us very much because they think we're lazy. We think come on, like, you are lazy now. You got if you need food, you got Instacart to deliver for you. You need fast food, you got DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats.
You got fast food.
Yeah,
fast food.
You got if you need a ride somewhere, you don't need the bus or cab no more. You got Uber and Lyft. So you have apps like Spark that goes shopping for you.
Even work from home.
Yeah,
is on a rise.
The malls don't need no more because they got the
You
online
got
store.
Amazon, online stores.
Amazon taking over and trying to be the number one.
I think they are number one.
Them and
Jeff
Walmart
Bezos.
run neck and neck.
I think he got Amazon beat for real. Oh boy, got Amazon beat for real. I believe so. But all in all, it's like patriotism as a whole winds down to loyal devotion. Who do you? It doesn't even have to be for the country. Just happen to pick this topic because today is Independence Day, aka 4th of July, aka July 4th.
To some people, a brutal massacre of black people, but to each his own, and the thoughts and opinion. One of my favorite songs that's ever been created was "Devotion" by Earth, Wind, and Fire.
I think I know what song.
You need devotion, and pretty much, Earth, Wind, and Fire was not a rock group or a soul group. They were all around. They played almost everything. And to hear that song, it's just basically saying we need to be
devoted. Stay devoted. Like, it's cool if you're not devoted to a country, but it's people that's devoted to the north side, to the west side, whatever, to their own little, that's their own little
subsidiary.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm going to say it like this, and you gave me another idea. If you committed to that subsidiary, be a leader, not a follower.
Yeah, help improve it.
Improve it. Make changes to it. Make
Talk
the north
to
side.
your local alderman. Or find somebody who knows the alderman or alderwoman and get connected.
And write letters to the mayor's office to get something done.
Thank God we have I like this mayor. I like Tashara Jones. Like, seriously, I like how she's open to receiving suggestions and idea from the public, because I get emails like from her team or whatnot, because I had inquired about a while ago when they were trying to determine what to do with the old workhouse down there on Hall Street.
Right.
Like, they are in tune.
What did they do with that, by the way?
That's a good question.
Because I drove by it. It looked vacant.
It's been vacant. It's been vacant for quite some time. But what their plans are, like what development they're going to put in place of that, I don't know.
I will. Here's what I do if I had Bruce Wayne money, and I say Bruce Wayne because in comic book, Bruce Wayne is the richest comic book character I know. I would have tore all that crap down and built me a neighborhood or a shopping area. Tear all that crap down, bro. Let's bring some value back to that area, because that value looks so dead when you pass by it. It look like
that could be a good area, like for people who need to get to the pantry, like just have it as a whole, whatever, pantry shelter like setting. That way, because it's kind of mid, you can get it from the city, you can get it from the county. From up
either
there,
way, it'd be a midtown pantry area,
like safe house area, shelter for people who are in need.
Yeah.
I think that's a great area for that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hit up to Short Jones for real. Gonna have to email her, get in contact with some people because that's baiting. And I grew up in baiting. What back in the 2000 about 2002. Me and my daddy stayed on Wall Street.
Okay, okay.
Yep. And my
Baiting.
hairstylist over there too, y'all. So if y'all need a hairstyle, hit up Nubian Scripts. She'll get
Nubian.
you right.
Nubian.
Yep. But yeah.
She's a singer, songwriter. She's an
Poet.
actress, poet,
Hairstylist.
gorgeous. You know, and
She fine.
yeah, very fine. I ain't gonna lie. She's my friend. I love her to death.
Yes.
We need Baden is considered St. Louis County. So bring the two to bring the city and the county together in the middle of that. Yeah, food pantry. Like you said, shelter. They could build some apartments right there for the unhoused.
And that plaza,
They
right
used-
there where it used to be Hardee's right there.
It used to
there's
be
now
farmers market and
whatever. They could
yeah,
do like a little
dynamic
farmers,
food. Yeah,
they could do like a little
take
farmers
all
market,
them
that.
trucks out and all that crap and clean
It's
that crap
a lot
and
of
build.
good ideas that can be brought to that area right there for such as new development.
Right. In any case, if we call ourselves a community, we need to act and conduct ourselves as a community because we need to get past the bullshit and
Yeah.
actually get on our grind and make things work.
Yeah.
We want to show the love and loyalty and the patriotism in our own city, and in anybody who's listening out there, in any country, in any city, any state, and you see an area that needs improvement and development, we should take a stand and actually go about getting something done. Tear down them old houses if they're not usable.
Get
If
the
not,
people together. Get, like I said, us. I know for me, I don't know like people or anything like that to get in contact with people, but do your research, do some networking, get out your comfort zone for one. If you know you've been staying in that area or you love the area you're in and you want to see some changes, some positive changes, Google, get connected, talk to the mayor. I would say call 911, but don't do that. Don't.
if we call this the land home of the brave, land of the free, the country should look as good as it's supposed to sound.
Yeah,
So, hold on, let me get
true
a
that.
Yeah. Again, big shout out to MoPro Productions for taking care of us and everybody that's a commitment of patriotism, showing us loyalty and love to give us
Right.
the opportunity to do stuff like this show.
He had us here. He opened up the studio just for us today
See,
to be here to
damn
put
right.
on a show before 10 o'clock. So thank you, Cassis, for getting up out your sleep. Getting
Yeah,
that
he
beauty rest.
he turned off the Power Rangers just to come hang with.
Right. Right. I owe you a bowl of Captain Crunch then, Captain. For real, for real. On a Saturday, though. That way you can watch your Saturday cartoon, Saturday
Before
morning
Love
cartoons.
Overtime, before you come do Love Overtime, so you be well nourished and have that energy to do the music, you know.
Or was it Wheaties? Is he Wheaties?
I would say Captain Crunch. I don't
Captain
know about that Wheaties stuff. Bruce
Okay.
Jenner had that, and you see what happened.
Wheaties.
That's enough story about that. But so I mean, we have to fix home first.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many. Whether you know it or not, every state in this country got some construction going on. I've been to Florida, construction down there. You go to over across the water in Illinois, construction. Here in Missouri, construction.
It's terrible.
It's like the whole country is on construction parts.
Right.
They doing all this work. How long is it gonna be? Cause I'm gonna have some grandkids after a while, and I'm gonna have
And
some
they gonna have
great
some grandkids too.
So y'all gonna still be working on these bridges. 44 gonna be forever worked on.
You know what? I ain't even mad at it about them working on bridges because it's too much catastrophes going on with that. From Baltimore, I don't know where else, but Yeah, they need to get their shit together. My point exactly. Like,
yeah, listen
get
up,
your
y'all.
shit
You
together.
people in St. Louis that drive. First of all, let me tell y'all asses something right now.
Uh-oh.
All right, this is a segment called Kaiser. We're gonna let you have it. First of all, I'm tired of y'all asses driving up on people because we ain't moving fast enough, and I'm tired of all you ones who ain't got no who ain't got temp
It's
tags and
always them bitches with them temp tags. Excuse my French, my language. I don't know where bitch
I'm
derived
tired
from,
of y'all.
but yeah.
I'm tired of y'all. Y'all driving like y'all speed racer. This is not Fast and Furious St. Louis. This is St. Louis. Drive with some, and I'm tired of you aggressive people.
You know what? Sexy Red got them turned up. Talking about she driving through St. Louis in the scat. But it's a lot of people that ain't got a scat, a skirt, or whatever. I don't know.
And they wondering why we got all these accidents.
That shit sounded like ski. It's hollering. It's trying to get there. It's just trying to get there.
I'm tired of y'all. I'm tired of y'all. On the Kaiser River Goes Off segment of this show right now, I tell you, slow the fuck down.
Please.
I don't know where you got your license from a Cracker Jack box or what, but slow down.
And you know what? A lot of people that's out here driving don't even have licenses. They strong than a mug.
And then you got cops coming down on us because our temp tags or this, that, and other. No, where y'all at when these people be going through red lights and stop signs?
Yeah.
If I go through a red light, I'm getting pulled over.
Yeah.
I'm
go
trying.
the speed limit too.
What you trying to say about my driving? What you trying to say?
You drive safe.
You were saving the car with me, wasn't you?
Yeah. You drive safe. But you could go a little bit faster. You ain't gotta go 35 just because it say 35. That mean go 55.
But I'm just saying,
40.
I'm tired of these people tailgating on the highway or they're mad.
What time out? What lane are you in? Don't be in that farthest left lane because if you that person that's in that farthest left lane, the fast lane, passing lane, you need to be passing up shit. Because if you ain't passing up shit, I'm the one that's going to be on your ass. I'm going to be on that bumper.
I'm trying to get this car fixed to where it drives.
I'm just saying. You stay between the in the middle. Lane 1, 2. Don't get in 3.
Here come this one driver who got a 10 tag or no tag at all, no plate, just to get to a stoplight.
Right, and you catch up with them.
And I'm passing them up on the dang on road.
Like,
calm down, St. Louis drivers. I don't care if you got a license or not. Calm your ass down.
Turn Sexy Red down. She got some of y'all hyped up a little bit. And the majority don't even have a skirt.
It may want to just jump out the car and just run up on their car and just.
But no, you know what? I ain't got a skirt, but I be acting like I'm Sexy Red when that right song come on.
You know what?
But I don't be on people's bumper though.
You probably do
unless
sexy.
You in the wrong.
When you out your car, you probably doing Sexy Red dances, ain't you?
Yeah, one leg up, other one on the steering wheel. Driving through St. Louis in my scat. You know what? I'm gonna listen to that when we get done with this. It's about that time too. We got like a few more minutes.
Yeah, we got a few more minutes, but please respect people's driving. I don't care. You got elder people on the road who are trying to get to point A, point B, and they may not have nobody that can drive them around, so they gotta get up and do it themselves.
Hence, why their insurance need to have anybody that's signed up for Medicare need to have rides to the grocery store, doctor's appointments, like past that, like, 'cause them the only people I do feel sorry for. Like when I'm driving, be like, dang, come on. Then I get around and you can tell that person, oh, or whatnot, be like, you know what? You get a pass. You ain't gonna get this good cussing out because you elderly.
Ooh.
Like
twats cussing out.
Oh yeah. Get out there.
If you ever been around twat, you don't want to be. I've seen her go in action.
I didn't calm down though. I'm real good. I'm on more level unless it's necessary.
Y'all seen the Incredible Hulk TV show?
Unless it's necessary.
This is her. She's the real Dr. David Banner that turns into the Hulk. Piss off real good. I ain't gonna. You talk about my driving, piss this one off. Yes. See what happens.
I'm a good driver though.
Yes. Like a good neighbor.
Driver.
Is there.
Yeah.
Anyways, so.
That was a good topic.
In conclusion, as far as you and I goes, I'm always gonna be committed to you and what you're doing and believing.
UNITY. UNITY.
Queen Latifah.
UNITY.
No.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we're gonna try to be more examples to the community. I still gonna
You know
push.
what? That cut me out for some people. Them people, I'm guilty by association. But at the same time, I am AKA Little Miss, I don't give a fuck. I don't.
Yes,
I
right.
don't.
Say it one more
And I
time.
tell you
Say it
that
one more
I
time.
don't give a fuck.
Yes.
I don't.
I don't give a fuck either.
It's really going to show once I pop back out in public and somebody try to...
I'm gonna be there to watch it because I'm
Oh,
gonna see.
I hope.
I
You
want to see.
like-
I want to see the
You
reaction.
one of them push they mush them in the face? Nah, she might bite. She might take my whole hand off and then I'll be
I don't know. I don't know what beaks do, but you know,
beaks. That's not a beak.
beaks, penguin beaks. Their noses. Beak.
No.
Yeah. Anyways, but
UNITY.
there's more to come. I'm still here and I'm still
I'm
standing.
by your side, Kaiserific.
That's right, twat.
And whoever don't like him don't like me either. And I don't
Give
a
a
fuck.
fuck.
But thank you for tuning in to What is Patriotism to You?
Special episode of 314
For
the
the
WAP.
Words and people. Thank you for chiming in with us this early Thursday morning, July 4th. You guys have a very safe and fun holiday, and we'll catch you next time. Like, not next Thursday, but that Thursday after next,
yeah.
whatever date that is.
Yeah, we'll keep up. Keep with us. Follow us on Facebook, 314 the WAP.
Yep.
Email us at 314thewap@gmail.com. Also find us on YouTube under Wednesday and Wine and Words, MoPro Production.
And
y'all.
if you have any ideas for your podcast, you can always hit up Cass at MoPro Productions. And what's the number? That number 2? Or is it a different number? No, close enough. Just hit a Cass.
Yeah. Or hit one of us up. We'll get in touch with them. Yeah. You know, we might be sitting there right next to them eating some Captain Crunch, watching the Power Rangers. You know, I'm not sure yet.
Back there chuckling.
Hey.
All right, and we tuning out.
Yes, we're gonna close out.
Cardi
Cool.
B.
Oh, you want some Cardi B? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
please.
Okay.
I need something fast.
There's some whores in this house. 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 There's some whores in this house.